Hello everybody, Dr. Jeff Lynch with McKinney and this is Dental Implant Talk. Today I'm going to answer the question, how long do dental implants last? In order to properly answer that, I've got to really show each different part of the implant system and break it down by that. So let's take a look at this large scale model. We've got 4 parts to it. I've got 3 of them here. Here's our dental implant. Inside of the dental implant, we have an abutment that screws to place. So there's a little screw that goes down there. My model doesn't have one. And then we have a porcelain crown that goes on top. So let's break it down by the parts, and we're going to start with the implant itself. The implant itself has a really good chance of lasting a lifetime. In order to get that far, we've got to do some basic things to protect it. Number 1 is keep it clean. Brushing, flossing, maintaining regular recall visits with your hygienist. Basically, that's all it takes. You brush it and floss it like a regular tooth. Hygienist cleans it for you. You just got to keep the plaque off of it because bacteria getting down in between the implant and the gum, just like your teeth, will cause you to lose the bone. The next thing that can happen with the implant itself is in cases where people are grinders, heavy grinders, that can put extra wear and tear on the implant and the bone interface, and that can also cause you to lose bone. So people who are heavy grinders, we generally have them wearing a night guard. A night guard is this. This is acrylic that's made to fit an individual's teeth. The part that goes against the opposing teeth is flat. And what that does is it allows the teeth to rub here on a smooth piece of plastic and not touch the teeth opposing it. So when you're grinding your teeth at night, you're not putting extra stress on the implant or your other teeth. Next, let's talk about our abutment. Our abutment screws down into the implant. So we've got an abutment and we have a screw. Now, sometimes the implant screw can loosen. That generally happens again in grinders. Okay? A lot of excess lateral forces can create enough force in there to loosen the screw. It doesn't have much, but it's generally an easy thing to fix. So if an implant crown, where's my crown here? If the screw loosens, what will happen is this will start to feel loose. And we have people occasionally call us and say, hey, my implant's loose. But what happened is the screw came loose. So all we have to do, we drill a tiny little hole in the top, tighten the screw down, fill back up the hole, and we're solid. So simple as that. Now, in very rare cases, again, usually with serious grinders, I've seen it where people break the abutment off. In the last 10 years, that's probably happened 3 times from different people. So again, very rare, only in the heaviest of grinders. The last thing to talk about is our porcelain crown. The crowns that they used to make for implants were porcelain on top of metal. Now that porcelain, just like a regular, any other crown in your mouth, can chip. The porcelain can detach from the metal and it can chip off. And if that happens, you need a new crown. The crowns we use now are made out of zirconia. Zirconia is a solid material, super strong. That's what we make our bridges out of and full arches of teeth. It's one of the strongest materials, and it's also very beautiful. So the way we make them now is the zirconia is bonded to our abutment, and we screw the whole complex down in, and then we fill up our little screw hole. So chances of the porcelain, the zirconia breaking, again, very rare. The times that I've seen that break, maybe 2 or 3 in all of the crowns that we make, not just implant crowns, but regular ones, again, are always in grinders. Grinding guard, best way to protect against that. So again, dental implants can last a really long time. Studies show it's probably one of the longest lasting dental procedures, dental restorative procedures that we do. So take good care of it. Don't grind your teeth. And if you do, wear a grinding guard, and you can get many, many miles out of these. Thanks for listening. Look forward to seeing you at McKinney